Every year around this time, as the holidays draw near and all the early year gun hype finally settles down, we start to see a much clearer view of what people are truly carrying every single day. It is no longer about the newest release or the cleverest advertising push. Instead, it comes down to the pistols that have survived a full year of actual daily life, dealing with the heat, the cold, the sweat, the days they get left behind in the car console, those rushed mornings, and all the long trips in between. These are the ones that never gave their owners any real reason to switch them out. There is no fluff here, no excuses, just the honest truth about what actually performs when no one else is paying attention. So here is my honest take on the 9mm carry guns that proved themselves in the real world over the past year. The ones still sitting comfortably on hips as we head into the new year. Starting at number 15. The Canik Meat MC9 stands out as one of those micro-compact 9mm pistols that, no matter how many firearms you have handled over time, still manages to pull you in and hold your attention thanks to how impressively it performs for its size and especially for its current price. You pick it up expecting just another budget-friendly option among a crowded field of small carry guns, but very quickly you find yourself landing tight groups on target that make you pause and wonder how something this compact and affordable is grouping shots better than handguns that cost 2 or even 3 times more. Many people online describe it as a small powerhouse or an overachiever, and that description fits perfectly because it simply does not behave like a low-cost pistol. From the very first magazine, it settles into your grip as if it were made specifically for your hand, with no awkward adjustment period or long break required to feel comfortable. The ergonomics are genuinely well executed, featuring interchangeable backstraps in 3 sizes so you can fine-tune the grip, a textured surface that gives solid control without tearing up your hands during extended carry, and an undercut trigger guard that helps you get a higher grip for improved recoil control. Aim at your target and press the smooth striker-fired trigger, which offers a short take-up, a clean break, and a quick reset, and you will notice how naturally the shots go exactly where you intend, with fast follow-up shots that feel easy and recoil that stays surprisingly soft and flat for such a lightweight polymer frame. It comes optics ready straight from the factory with a low-profile cut that allows co-witnessing with the iron sights, a white dot front paired with a blacked-out rear for fast sight picture, along with a loaded chamber indicator and a reversible magazine release for left-handed users, all packaged in a slim profile that is just over an inch wide and weighs roughly 21 ounces when unloaded. Canik also includes a generous set of accessories, such as a sturdy inside-the-waistband holster, a magazine loader, a cleaning kit, tools for adjustments, an extra grip extension, and both a standard magazine and an extended option, so you can choose between concealment and capacity without much added bulk. On the downside, some users note that the finish may show wear from holster use faster than more premium coatings, and there can occasionally be minor issues with certain types of ammunition early on, but in everyday use through sweat, regular carry, and range time, these concerns tend to be minimal for most owners. Customer support from Canik has also improved significantly, offering helpful and responsive service that feels far better than what some larger brands struggled with in the past. One of the biggest highlights is how this pistol follows the low-bore axis design seen in the Meat lineup, keeping the slide closer to your hand to reduce muzzle rise, combined with a hammer-forged barrel that delivers consistent accuracy without extra effort. As we move through 2026, you can often find this model priced in the mid-$300 to around $400 range depending on finishes and deals, sometimes even lower during sales, which represents outstanding value considering everything included compared to competitors that offer less for more money. It did not earn its place on end-of-year lists because of hype or flashy marketing, but because it consistently exceeds expectations for a micro-compact in this price range, proving itself reliable day after day in real-world carry situations and continuing to draw shooters back because it feels so capable every time it is used. The PSA Dagger Compact is one of those affordable 9mm pistols that many shooters pick up thinking it will only serve as a temporary option, something inexpensive for range practice or short-term carry until the next big release shows up and takes all the attention. Yet here we are moving through 2026, with the usual holiday rush and a look back at what actually held its ground. And this pistol continues to prove people wrong by staying firmly in holsters and regular rotation for a wide range of users. A lot of buyers expected it to disappear quickly, especially with how rapidly the market keeps pushing out optics-ready compacts, upgraded triggers, and metal-framed handguns that promise smoother performance and a more premium feel. But the dagger keeps holding its place because it simply does not give you a strong reason to replace it. It may not deliver the absolute best precision straight from the box or come packed with every possible extra feature, but what it lacks in flash it makes up for with steady, no-nonsense reliability that keeps going no matter what you run through it. Built as a clear reference to the Glock 19 style platform, it runs a similar striker-fired system with a lightweight and durable polymer frame, coming in at about 22 ounces unloaded, and it features a 4.3-inch barrel that is threaded on certain versions for those who want that option. The grip texture is assertive and secure without being overly rough, and it includes interchangeable back straps to help tailor the fit, along with a nicely undercut trigger guard that allows a higher grip and helps control recoil even when using hotter 9mm loads. One of the standout features is the optics-ready slide on the compact version, cut to fit popular footprints such as RMSC or Holosun 507K, paired with iron sights tall enough for easy co-witnessing, and the magazines work seamlessly with Glock 19 Generation 3 and 4 mags, which is a major advantage for anyone already using that platform. The trigger has a flat face with a clean feel, offering a pull weight around 5 pounds with very little creep, making follow-up shots quick and natural, and the overall package typically lands in the $300 to $350 range depending on finish options and bundle deals from retailers like Palmetto State Armory or online shops. In terms of features, it includes a loaded chamber indicator, a reversible magazine release for flexible use, and a Picatinny rail for mounting lights or lasers, all within a slim profile measuring roughly 1.2 inches wide, making it easy to conceal whether you carry at the front or on the hip. Of course, there are some downsides mentioned in reviews, such as finish where showing up from holster use or occasional notes about the trigger components needing minor adjustment in certain units, and the overall feel can come across as less refined compared to higher-priced models. But in real-world use, these issues rarely cause serious problems. It has run through thousands of rounds of mixed ammunition, from basic range ammo to higher-end defensive loads, without major malfunctions, handling everyday conditions like dust, sweat, cold weather, and prolonged heat inside a vehicle without any real trouble. The modular setup also makes it easy to upgrade parts later if desired, but even in its standard form it is ready to go with very little effort. The true strength of this pistol lies in its consistent and predictable performance. It does not require special care or selective ammunition. It just continues to function, which is exactly why it often outlasts more expensive competitors that may impress early on but show weaknesses over time. That steady reliability is what pushed it on to end-of-year carry lists, not because it is flashy or innovative, but because it remains a dependable tool that performs when things are less than perfect, staying relevant long after more eye-catching options have been set aside. The Heckler & Amp Coke VP9 is one of those 9mm pistols that seems to have an almost uncanny way of stripping away every excuse and showing exactly what kind of shooter you are, cutting straight through the usual range talk about sights being off, ammunition acting strange, or anything else people tend to blame when their groups start to open up. Hand it to someone who has been struggling or insisting their setup is the issue, and you will see how quickly those complaints disappear because the first few shots make the truth obvious with no room for argument. It does not require any special warm-up or adjustment period. From the start it points naturally, tracks smoothly, and gives clear, honest feedback that shows where your fundamentals really stand without hiding anything. What truly separates it is not chasing trends or trying to be flashy, but quietly becoming a benchmark that many shooters, whether they admit it or not, compare their carry pistols against. When a new handgun starts to feel inconsistent or off, going back to the VP9 quickly answers whether the issue is the firearm or simply an off day, and it settles that question fast. That reliability comes from thoughtful design features, including the well-known charging supports at the rear of the slide that provide extra leverage even with gloves or wet hands, fully ambidextrous controls with slide stops on both sides, and a reversible push-button magazine release on newer versions that make it equally friendly for left or right-handed users. And especially the grip system that stands out with interchangeable backstraps in multiple sizes along with side panels that allow many combinations so it fits your hand almost like a custom build. The ergonomics feel extremely refined with a high undercut trigger guard, finger grooves that guide your grip into the right position, and a texture that holds securely without causing discomfort during long sessions or all-day carry. The trigger is often praised as one of the best factory striker-fired options available, offering a light take-up, a clean break, and a short reset that makes follow-up shots feel quick and natural, paired with a hammer-forged polygonal barrel that supports strong accuracy and long-term durability. Many current models now come optics-ready with a direct mounting cut for popular red dot sights, low-profile 3-dot sights that can glow after light exposure or be upgraded to night sights, a full Picatinny rail for accessories, and standard 17-round magazines that provide solid capacity in a duty-sized frame that can still be concealed with the right approach. On the downside, it is not the smallest or lightest option for deep concealment compared to modern micro-compacts. Magazines can cost more than those for more common platforms, and the aftermarket is not as extensive, so finding certain holsters or parts may take extra effort. The slightly higher bore axis can also make recoil feel a bit sharper than lower bore designs, although the overall balance helps control it. Even so, in real-world use, these drawbacks tend to fade when you consider how reliably it cycles everything from basic training ammunition to premium defensive loads, how stable it remains during rapid fire, and how consistently it performs under stress, neglect, sweat, or changing conditions. As we move through 2026, pricing for a new standard VP9 generally falls in the $700 to $800 range depending on the specific version and available deals, sometimes dropping lower for basic models or rising slightly for optics-ready or tactical variants with threaded barrels, placing it firmly in the premium category but still feeling justified when you consider the engineering quality, solid construction, and proven track record through law enforcement use worldwide. The Springfield Hellcat Pro is one of those 9mm pistols that really pushes you to improve as a shooter, whether you are ready for that kind of challenge or not. And honestly, it was the one that delivered some of the biggest wake-up call moments on the range this year. It does not hide mistakes or let bad habits slide. Come in with a weak grip, pull the trigger instead of pressing it cleanly, or let your fundamentals slip even slightly, and your groups will open up right away to show exactly what needs fixing. But once you settle in, refine your technique, and start running it with confidence, the reward becomes incredibly satisfying because the pistol tracks flat and returns to target quickly with recoil that feels much more controlled than you would expect from a compact carry gun. When everything starts to click, it almost feels like the pistol is working with you, rewarding clean execution with fast follow-up shots and a smooth rhythm that is rare in something this easy to conceal. On off days, it keeps you honest without being discouraging, turning range time into real improvement instead of just casual shooting. What makes it stand out is how it blends compact concealability with performance closer to a duty pistol, starting with an optics-ready slide cut for the Shield SMSC footprint that allows direct mounting of popular micro red dots for a low-profile setup that aligns well with the tall tritium front sight and tactical rear notch that remains easy to see in different lighting. The adaptive grip texture uses a layered pattern that increases traction under pressure while staying comfortable against the skin and not catching on clothing during daily carry, supported by a high undercut trigger guard and an extended beaver tail that help you maintain a higher grip for better recoil control. It comes with a flush 15-round magazine for easier concealment and is now often paired with a 17-round extended option that boosts capacity without adding much bulk, all within a slim frame just over an inch wide, built with a hammer-forged barrel and a durable coated steel slide that holds up well against sweat, holster wear, and regular use. The recoil system helps smooth out the shooting experience, and it is designed to handle higher-pressure defensive ammunition without issue, while the front rail allows you to attach compact lights or lasers if needed. On the downside, the trigger safety can feel slightly soft compared to more refined setups. Earlier optics mounting systems sometimes needed minor adjustments, although newer versions have improved, and while it shoots softer than the original Hellcat, It still has a noticeable snap if you are used to larger pistols, plus extra magazines are not the most affordable. Even so, in everyday carry and extended use it runs reliably with a wide range of ammunition, from basic practice rounds to defensive loads, holding up well through different conditions and heavy use for most owners. As we move through 2026, pricing for the standard Hellcat Pro typically sits in the $500 to $550 range depending on current deals and package options, sometimes dropping lower during promotions or increasing slightly for compensated versions that reduce muzzle rise even more. That represents strong overall value when you consider its capacity, performance, and features. Most carry pistols focus on comfort and reliability, but the Hellcat Pro goes a step further by actively improving your shooting, quickly exposing mistakes, and then rewarding solid technique with performance that builds real confidence when it matters most. The Sig Sauer P365X Macro is one of those 9mm compact pistols that completely challenges what you expect from a firearm in this size category, and after putting it through heavy use all year, it is the one that continues to impress every single time it comes out to the range. What really makes it stand out from the beginning is the modular fire control unit system that SIG introduced with the P365 series, allowing you to swap grip modules, slides, and even triggers with ease, effectively transforming the pistol to match your needs, whether that means deeper concealment or a larger grip for improved handling. On top of that, the comp version features an integrated compensator built directly into the slide, venting gases upward to significantly reduce muzzle rise, which makes follow-up shots feel incredibly flat and fast, almost unreal for something this slim and lightweight. Even with that performance, it keeps the familiar slim profile at about an inch wide, paired with a full-length grip that still conceals well under normal clothing while holding a flush-fit 17-round magazine, giving you duty-level capacity without moving up to a bulkier handgun. The slide is optics-ready with a cut for the Shield RMSC footprint, making it simple to mount a red dot, and the X-Ray 3-night sights line up well for co-witnessing if you choose to run one. Over months of use, it has handled a wide range of ammunition, from inexpensive practice rounds to defensive loads, without any issues, cycling smoothly, and staying consistent regardless of what you feed it. The way it tracks during recoil is genuinely surprising. Instead of the sharp snap you might expect from a high-capacity compact, it shoots softer and more controlled than some larger pistols, rewarding solid fundamentals with tight groups and fast follow-up shots that make range time genuinely enjoyable. There are a few trade-offs, such as the taller grip making it slightly harder to conceal in very minimal clothing compared to smaller versions, and loading the 17-round magazines can take some effort without a loader, while the factory trigger, although clean and dependable, has a bit of initial movement that some users choose to upgrade. Still, the advantages easily outweigh those points, with interchangeable backstraps for a tailored fit, a 1913 rail that supports a wide range of lights and lasers, and ergonomics that feel refined straight out of the box. As of 2026, pricing generally falls between $600 and $800 depending on the specific model and retailer, with compensated versions often sitting at the higher end. But considering the performance, reliability, and balance between capacity and comfort, it offers excellent value in today's market. Larger pistols may absorb slightly more recoil, and smaller ones may conceal more easily. But the Macro manages to balance both sides in a way that feels almost too good to be true, delivering serious performance without sacrificing everyday carry comfort, and proving over time why it has earned a strong reputation through real use and consistent results. The Glock 19 Gen 5 is that 19mm compact that keeps reminding everyone why it remains the go-to choice when the end-of-year rush kicks in, with travel, crowded environments, unpredictable routines, and long tiring days where you need something dependable without hesitation. And that is exactly why it continues to sell so strongly every November. It is not the newest or flashiest option on the market anymore, but the moment you pick it up, it removes a lot of uncertainty from the equation. The Gen 5 version stands out because of the refinements Glock introduced, starting with the removal of the finger grooves found on earlier models, now replaced with a smoother front strap and a more aggressive texture that helps maintain a solid grip even in sweat or cold weather conditions. It also includes a modular backstrap system with interchangeable pieces, including beaver tail options, allowing you to adjust the fit to your hand size so it feels more personalized without extra effort. The ambidextrous slide stop is a major advantage for left-handed users or anyone who prefers flexibility, and the reversible magazine release adds to that ease of use. Front slide serrations improve handling during press checks or manipulations, especially under stress, while the slightly flared magwell helps speed up reloads in a noticeable way. At its core, the Glock Marksman barrel improves accuracy compared to earlier generations, working alongside a durable finish on the slide and barrel that resists wear, corrosion, and daily use. The safe action trigger system remains consistent with each pull, now feeling a bit smoother and cleaner than before, and the pistol continues to function reliably with a wide range of ammunition from basic practice rounds to defensive loads. Its strengths are clear, including its well-known reliability, strong durability, and the wide availability of parts and accessories, along with a size that balances concealment and shootability with manageable recoil and quick sight recovery. There are a few minor drawbacks, such as the grip angle and overall shape not fitting everyone perfectly at first, though the backstrap options help, and the standard sights are simple plastic that many users replace, while recoil is not as soft as heavier metal frame pistols, but still very controllable. As of 2026, the standard version typically ranges from $500 to $600 depending on retailer and promotions, with optics-ready versions costing a bit more due to the added slide cut and mounting plates. That pricing makes it a strong value for a pistol trusted by law enforcement, military personnel, and everyday carriers worldwide. Pick it up when you are tired or distracted, and it performs the same every time, offering consistent cycling and predictable handling that allows you to focus on what matters most, which is exactly why it continues to earn its reputation through constant use and real-world reliability. The Smith & Amp, Wesson M & Amp, P9M 2.0 metal has a presence that you notice immediately the moment it hits your hand, and it is one of those pistols that feels ready to perform right away, almost like it is pushing you to run it harder. What really separates it is the T6 aluminum frame, replacing the typical polymer with something more solid that adds just enough weight to help control recoil without making it overly heavy for carry. When you pick it up, there is a reassuring sense of balance and durability that makes many polymer compacts feel less substantial, yet it still remains comfortable enough to carry throughout the day with the right setup. I remember a long-range session where fatigue was setting in, hands worn out from constant drills, and pushing speed more than usual, and most compact 9mm pistols would start to lose consistency or feel unpredictable. This one did the opposite, staying stable, soaking up the recoil, and bringing the sights back on target quickly and consistently, almost encouraging faster shooting with how controlled it felt. The features really stand out, starting with the optics-ready slide using the CORE system that includes multiple plates for easy mounting of different red dot sights, along with durable steel sights, and deep serrations at both the front and rear that make handling easier in tough conditions. The flat-face trigger feels clean with a short reset, helping make follow-up shots smooth and quick, while the grip texture offers strong control without becoming uncomfortable, supported by interchangeable backstraps to fine-tune the fit. The low-bore axis helps reduce muzzle rise, allowing the pistol to stay flat and predictable even during rapid fire. On the positive side, it shoots very softly for its size thanks to the metal frame absorbing recoil, making it well-suited for long-range sessions or demanding training. And the overall build quality feels premium with a durable tungsten gray finish that holds up well over time. There are a few trade-offs, including slightly more weight compared to polymer models, which some people may notice during extended carry, and it does not include certain extras like a threaded barrel in its standard configuration. As of 2026, pricing generally falls between $800 and $900 depending on the retailer, placing it above basic models but still below custom-level options. Polymer pistols may be lighter and easier to conceal, but when it comes to control, consistency, and that solid planted feel during hard use, this one stands out, offering a shooting experience that continues to improve the more time you spend with it. The Ruger Security 9 does not try to steal attention like many of the newer and more eye-catching releases, but it continues to prove its value for people who simply want a dependable 9mm that keeps working no matter what they put it through. It is the kind of quiet, reliable option that ends up in holsters for those who care more about safety and consistency than showing off at the range or online. Where it really shines is during those harsh late-season sessions when everything feels off, cold hands struggle to keep up, gloves make handling more difficult, magazines stiffen up, and even ammunition can feel less consistent in lower temperatures. Yet this pistol just keeps running without hesitation. It cycles smoothly, stays predictable from shot to shot, and handles rough conditions without drawing attention to itself, letting you stay focused on your training instead of worrying about the firearm. At its core is Ruger's Secure Action System, a protected internal hammer design inspired by the LCP series, which provides a consistent trigger pull with a short and clean break along with a positive reset, while also making the slide easier to rack compared to many striker-fired designs, a real benefit for shooters who want less resistance. It includes a bladed trigger safety along with an optional manual thumb safety, front and rear slide serrations that offer solid grip even in slippery conditions, a textured glass-filled nylon frame that provides control without being overly rough, and simple adjustable sights that deliver a clear sight picture. There is also a compact accessory rail for adding a light when needed. On the positive side, it has a strong reputation for reliability with a wide range of ammunition, is easy to maintain with a straightforward takedown process that does not require pulling the trigger, and offers a compact size similar to popular carry pistols, while often feeling more approachable in both handling and cost. The hammer-fired system also helps keep recoil manageable and contributes to smooth operation. There are a few downsides, including a trigger feel that can seem less refined compared to higher-end options, basic factory sights that many users choose to replace, no interchangeable backstraps for adjusting grip fit, and controls that are not fully ambidextrous. As of 2026, prices typically sit around $300, sometimes even lower during promotions, making it one of the strongest values in a full-featured carry pistol. While more expensive models may offer softer shooting or additional features, and premium options may feel more refined, the Security 9 stands out for its steady, no-nonsense performance, especially when conditions are less than ideal, delivering the kind of reliability that keeps people confident and coming back to it over time. The Beretta APX A1 carry caught a lot of people off guard this year by settling into the American concealed carry scene as if it had always been there, showing that an Italian brand with a long history can still compete in a crowded market without needing flashy marketing. This subcompact 9mm runs on a modular chassis system, which means the serialized fire control unit can be moved between different frame options if you want to change things up, and it uses a striker-fired design focused on deep concealment while still bringing in modern features that are not always common at this price level. As of 2026, pricing usually lands in the low to mid $300 range, sometimes dropping even further with promotions, making it one of the more budget-friendly optics-ready pistols available, which is a major advantage for anyone putting together a practical carry setup without overspending. What stands out right away is how well the grip works across different hand sizes, with aggressive but comfortable texturing and those distinctive forward angled slide serrations that provide strong control even with gloves or sweaty hands. The recoil impulse stays surprisingly controlled for such a lightweight pistol, helped by the balance between the slide and barrel, and it comes optics ready from the factory with an RMSC pattern plate, allowing you to easily mount a micro red dot after getting the proper adapter. It includes both an extended 8-round magazine for a fuller grip and a flush fitting option for maximum concealment, along with low-profile sights that are quick to acquire, featuring a white dot front and a dark rear for clean alignment without snagging during the draw. On the positive side, it has proven to be very reliable with a wide variety of ammunition, remains easy to conceal at under 20 ounces unloaded, and the modular design adds flexibility for future customization if more options become available. The ergonomics are another strong point, with an undercut trigger guard and an extended beaver tail that help you maintain a higher grip for better control than you might expect from a pistol this small. In colder conditions, drawing from under heavier clothing still feels natural, controls remain easy to reach, and the grip maintains traction even with reduced hand sensitivity or gloves. It performs with a quiet confidence, especially in harsher conditions where some competitors struggle with handling or consistency. That said, it is not without drawbacks. The trigger can feel longer and slightly rough at first compared to other micro-compacts, often improving with use. And while the slim profile helps with concealment, shooters with larger hands may prefer using the extended magazine more often for comfort. Accuracy is solid for typical defensive distances, though not designed for precision shooting without an optic, and holster availability, while improving, is still not as widespread as for more dominant brands. Even so, considering the price, its strengths clearly outweigh these minor issues, especially for those looking for a reliable, low-profile carry option that performs well in everyday conditions. This pistol has earned its place by handling real-world use without complaint, from daily wear to colder environments, proving that a blend of heritage and modern design can deliver strong performance without demanding a high price. The Taurus G3C has quietly turned into a favorite for a lot of people who spend time in harsh, real-world conditions where many pistols would start to struggle, whether that means muddy trails, heavy rain, freezing temperatures, or uneven ground that makes every movement more difficult. Hikers covering long distances, hunters spending full days outdoors, ranchers and farmers working through any weather, anyone who needs a dependable 9mm that keeps going when things get rough, this is the one they often trust without hesitation. It is a compact striker-fired pistol built on a durable polymer frame with a tough treated steel slide that resists corrosion and wear, weighing just over 20 ounces unloaded, so it carries easily while still offering enough weight for control. As of 2026, prices typically sit in the low $200 range, often dropping below $230 with promotions or bundles that may include extra magazines, making it one of the strongest values in the concealed carry space without cutting back on practical features. What really stands out is its straightforward, function-first design, with a short barrel that helps with concealment, front and rear slide serrations that provide solid grip even when your hands are wet or covered, and a textured grip that holds securely without being uncomfortable. It comes with 3 12-round magazines, offering solid capacity in a compact size that is not much larger than slimmer options. The trigger feels surprisingly clean for its price, with a clear break and short reset, along with a restrike capability that gives you another chance if a round does not fire, plus a manual thumb safety, a loaded chamber indicator, and a trigger safety for added confidence during carry. Reliability is where it really proves itself, running through large amounts of mixed ammunition from basic range rounds to defensive loads without issues, and many users report it continuing to function through dirt, moisture, and heavy use that might stop more expensive pistols, helped by its durable finish and simple internal design. It is not designed to be flashy, with a basic appearance and simple fixed sights that are easy to use and can be adjusted if needed, but it delivers consistent performance that earns trust over time as a reliable tool you can keep in a vehicle, pack, or on your belt without second-guessing. On the positive side, it remains very affordable while still offering useful features like an accessory rail for lights, solid ergonomics with grip contours that support consistent hand placement, and a full grip that helps reduce felt recoil despite its compact size. Even in difficult conditions, such as using it with gloves or in cold weather, the controls remain easy to operate, the grip stays stable, and it continues to function without hesitation, making it a dependable option for demanding environments. The Tisas PX-9 Compact is one of those Turkish 9mm pistols that entered the market with almost no hype and very little respect from big-name circles, and a lot of shooters initially brushed it off as just another budget copy of popular striker-fired designs. At first, many assumed it would not last beyond a few range sessions, especially with its price sitting in the $300 to $400 range depending on where you find it in 2026. But once people actually started putting rounds through its compact barrel, opinions changed quickly. The recoil feels much more controlled than expected for a pistol in this category, staying stable and easy to manage, while the grip stands out with its high level of customization through interchangeable backstraps and side panels that allow dozens of possible configurations to match different hand sizes. It also features an undercut trigger guard and a textured grip that keeps your hand secure without feeling too rough, along with a flat-faced trigger that breaks cleanly and resets quickly, often drawing comparisons to more expensive options because of how refined it feels straight from the factory. The slide comes optics ready with a cut that supports popular red dot setups without needing extra mounting plates in many cases, and it includes a bright front sight paired with a dark rear for fast and clear targeting in different lighting conditions. You also get a frame with an accessory rail for lights or lasers, a reversible magazine release for flexibility, and compatibility with SIG P226 pattern magazines that offer solid capacity in a compact size. When it comes to reliability, it performs consistently with a wide range of ammunition, from inexpensive practice rounds to defensive loads, handling dirt, heat, and extended use without issues, which makes it suitable for both everyday carry and more demanding environments. There are a few trade-offs, including slightly more weight compared to some other polymer compacts, which can make concealment a bit more noticeable with lighter clothing, and the aftermarket is still growing, although support is improving steadily. Magazine availability can vary at times, but compatibility with established designs helps offset that. What really makes it stand out is how much performance it delivers for the price, offering accuracy and build quality that compete with pistols costing significantly more. It does not try to stand out with flashy design choices, instead focusing on reliable performance that continues to win over skeptical users. Many people who bought it as a temporary option end up keeping it in regular use because it proves itself over time, making it a strong choice for anyone looking for an affordable, capable, and dependable carry pistol that delivers far more than expected. The Wilson Combat EDC X9 sits in a category of its own, and for shooters who refuse to settle for compromises and want the highest level of performance in a carry 9mm, this is the kind of pistol that completely resets expectations. It takes inspiration from the classic 1911 platform, but reworks it into a modern, high-capacity carry system, built around an aluminum X-frame crafted from strong T6 7075 alloy that keeps the grip slim and comfortable while still offering serious capacity. The slide movement feels exceptionally smooth, almost frictionless, thanks to careful hand fitting and an enhanced reliability system that creates a solid lockup and keeps recoil feeling controlled and refined for a metal-framed handgun. The trigger is a standout feature, delivering a crisp break in the 3.5 to 4-pound range with minimal take-up and almost no over-travel, giving that clean single-action feel that makes fast and accurate follow-up shots feel natural and precise. On the range, it shoots with a steady and controlled character that reduces muzzle rise more effectively than many lighter designs, while the distinctive slide profile and aggressive serrations at the front and rear provide strong control during handling in any condition. The sight system is equally refined, featuring an adjustable rear that reduces glare and a bright front sight for quick target acquisition, with optional low-light upgrades available. The frame includes textured surfaces on the front and back strap that provide a secure grip without being uncomfortable, along with premium grip panels that enhance both control and overall feel, and newer versions allow further customization for a more tailored fit. Capacity is impressive for its size, with reliable 15-round magazines and extended options that increase capacity further, all supported by high-quality internal components designed for long-term durability. Accuracy is exceptional, capable of very tight groupings at distance thanks to its precisely fitted barrel system, and it runs reliably with a wide range of ammunition, making it suitable for both defensive use and performance shooting. There are a few considerations, including a bit more weight compared to lighter polymer options, which can affect deep concealment under very light clothing, and while holster support is growing, it is not as widespread as for more common platforms. The aftermarket is also more limited due to its specialized design, though the manufacturer offers extensive customization options across different sizes and configurations, from compact to full-length models. As of 2026, pricing generally starts around $3,000 or more depending on configuration, placing it firmly in the premium tier, but when you factor in the craftsmanship, attention to detail, and overall performance, it delivers an experience that many dedicated shooters feel justifies the investment. The CZP-10C has been one of the pistols generating real attention this year, and it is not just online chatter or passing trends. This compact striker-fired 9mm has turned plenty of skeptics into loyal users, because once people actually get time behind it and start shooting, it becomes clear why it keeps coming up in conversations. One of the first things that stands out is the trigger, delivering a clean break with a very short reset that makes quick follow-up shots feel natural, easily outperforming expectations for something in this price range. Recoil control is another strong point, helped by a low-bore axis design that keeps the muzzle tracking flat and pushing straight back rather than rising sharply, making it feel softer and easier to manage even during faster shooting. The ergonomics are also a highlight, with a grip angle that feels intuitive, interchangeable back straps to fine-tune the fit, a deep beaver tail that allows a higher grip, and aggressive texturing that keeps the pistol secure even when hands get sweaty, although some users may find it a bit rough for extended concealed carry. It includes ambidextrous controls that work well for both left and right-handed shooters, and many current versions come optics ready with a low-profile slide cut that pairs well with taller sights. In terms of reliability, it performs consistently with a wide range of ammunition, from basic range loads to defensive rounds, and the hammer-forged barrel contributes to both durability and accuracy. Its size sits in that ideal compact category, offering a balance between concealability and shootability, making it suitable for everyday carry while still handling like a larger pistol on the range. The strengths are clear, including an excellent trigger, flat shooting behavior, strong ergonomics, and proven durability that has even seen adoption in professional use. There are a few drawbacks, such as the aggressive grip texture that can wear on clothing or skin, and while it is not the lightest option, the polymer frame keeps it manageable overall. As of 2026, pricing generally falls between $480 and $500 for optics-ready models, sometimes dropping lower during promotions, making it a strong value for the performance offered without requiring immediate upgrades. Its rise in popularity has come less from marketing and more from real-world use, with shooters continuing to rely on it because it performs consistently and simply works when it matters. The FN509 Compact is one of those pistols that quietly proves its worth without needing attention, and I was reminded of that during a cold evening at an indoor range near the end of the year when things were starting to wind down. An older man walked in wearing a worn service jacket, nothing flashy at all, set his gear down, and pulled out his FN509 Compact like it was second nature, clearly something he had trusted for a long time. We started talking, and he shared that he had carried the full-size version overseas in demanding environments filled with heat, dust, and high-pressure situations where reliability mattered most. And when he moved back into civilian life, switching to the compact version felt natural, like the same platform adapted for daily carry, without losing its core strength. What makes the FN509 Compact stand out is how it brings that duty-proven background into a size that is easier to conceal, featuring a cold hammer forged barrel that supports both durability and accuracy, along with a polished feed system that helps ensure smooth operation. The striker fire design has been tested extensively, giving confidence that it will continue to perform over time. It includes a grip texture that stays secure even in wet or cold conditions, interchangeable back straps to adjust fit, fully ambidextrous controls for flexibility, and low-profile sights that work well for concealed carry. Magazine options allow you to choose between a more compact setup or increased capacity with extended versions, and optics-ready models include a mounting system that supports popular red dots with a streamlined setup. Reliability is where it truly stands out, consistently functioning with different types of ammunition without issues, which is why many experienced users continue to rely on it year after year. There are a few downsides, including a trigger that may feel less refined at first compared to some competitors, a grip texture that can be a bit aggressive for extended carry, and a smaller selection of holsters compared to more common platforms. As of 2026, pricing generally falls between $550 and $650 depending on the version, placing it in a mid to upper range category. Watching that shooter run drills was a clear example of its strengths, with controlled recoil, consistent performance, and no malfunctions even with mixed ammunition. It may not chase trends or stand out visually, but for those who value proven reliability and a design rooted in real-world use, it continues to earn its place as a dependable choice that carries over from duty to everyday life. The Springfield Armory Echelon makes a strong impression the moment you rack the slide, immediately feeling more like a serious duty tool than a casual range piece. It carries a bold, purposeful character that almost challenges you to run it hard, and see what it can handle. At the center of the design is the central operating group, a self-contained stainless steel chassis that serves as the serialized core of the pistol, allowing you to swap it between different grip modules quickly and without tools, giving you flexibility to configure it for full-size duty use or a more compact carry setup. Another standout feature is the variable interface system for optics, which allows direct mounting of a wide range of red dot sights without adapter plates, using a system of configurable pins that keep the optics secure and positioned low for a clean sight picture alongside the irons. The sight options include tritium configurations, either a traditional 3-dot layout or a tactical rear notch paired with a bright front sight for fast visibility in different lighting conditions. The grip is also modular, offering interchangeable back straps in multiple sizes so you can fine-tune the fit, along with a texture that provides solid control without being uncomfortable, and a flared magazine, that helps make reload smoother. Controls are fully ambidextrous, with mirrored slide stops and magazine releases that work equally well for left or right-handed shooters. The trigger stands out among striker-fired designs, delivering a clean break around 5 pounds with a short reset that supports quick and consistent follow-up shots. When pushed hard, whether shooting from awkward positions, wearing gloves, or dealing with fatigue, the pistol stays stable, tracks smoothly, and manages recoil in a controlled way while continuing to function reliably with a wide range of ammunition. There are a few trade-offs, including a slightly heavier feel for extended concealed carry and a growing, but still developing aftermarket compared to more established platforms. As of 2026, prices generally fall between $580 and $650 depending on the version, with a base suggested price around $679, placing it as a strong value in the duty pistol category. It may not yet be the most common carry option, but for those looking for a modular, optics-ready handgun built for demanding use, it has quickly earned a reputation as a top performer that handles real-world conditions with confidence. That wraps up this year's real-world carry breakdown. These are the 9mm pistols that prove themselves through long days, rough weather, and the constant demands of everyday use. No marketing noise here, just performance where it matters. If anything on this list makes you take a second look at your current setup, then it is doing exactly what it should. At the end of the day, carry what you trust without hesitation, because that confidence is everything when it matters most. Thanks for sticking around all the way through. Drop a comment and let me know what you are carrying right now. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one.